No, and it's still pretty early on in the season, isn't it? It's only like really a third of the way through. There's plenty of games left. Luckily enough, there's been teams where are around us that have been losing and winning, and it's all very even. But it's rugby league. Championship division gets harder and harder every year, and every game you go into 50-50. Anything can happen on the day. Whoever wants it more will come out on top, and that's what it is at Championship rugby at the minute. So, like Sheffield on Monday, we've got to go there giving everything we've got, because we know Sheffield are going to give everything they've got.
Thank you for joining us. And before we get to Monday night's game this week, let's touch upon the last result. Great performance over Whitehaven. How was your afternoon with a hat-trick as well?
Yeah, it was something that doesn't happen often, does it? So, it's a nice individual accomplishment. It's something I've never had before in the professional game, but I'd take all them tries away every day of the week just to get that win again. We've been chasing it now for 7 weeks. It accumulates over to about 13, 14 weeks, having weeks off in between things. But yeah, listen, that win just to get back on track was something that we focused on for a long period of time, and we finally got it, and we'll hopefully build on that now for each week as we go on.
And being up at half time, were the nerves jangling at that point, or is it a case of the professionalism shines through and it's like we're not going to let this slip now?
Yeah, it was. I don't think there was any nerves really. I just think we did everything very, very basic, and it's something that we trained on for many weeks, and it was just that it clicked in that game. We were waiting for everything to click in the weeks before, but it was clicking in that game, and we just was chatting, like saying, listen, all we need to do is go out there, do the same stuff that we have been doing. It wasn't fancy, it wasn't out of the blue. It was just because we were going so well, and everything we were doing, everything was just coming off you. And it was just one of them games where, whatever you did come off, because, you were the dominant side, you were on top. And everything just seemed nice and smooth.
And with regards to that momentum now that you've hopefully got, I mean, how's training been this week? I know we recorded this on Wednesday, so it might be a bit too early to ask that question, but what's the mood in the dressing room like after that win over Whitehaven?
It's obviously a lot better than what it has been the last 7 previous times. No, it's good. We're not getting too ahead of ourselves. It's only one game we've won. Like everything what was said, we've had a fantastic start to the season. We've had a bit of a dull moment in between things. But yeah, it's one win. We can't get ahead of ourselves. Anything can happen along the way. Sheffield are a tough side. I know what Tubbs and Keith are like. They're going to be drilling them. They'll know weak spots. They'll know strengths. So, we've got to come prepared. It's a different game. It's a Monday night on TV. First home game for Sheffield in a very long time. The opening for the OLP, it's going to be something special for Sheffield. So we've got to go there, all guns blazing, giving 110% and hopefully getting a good win.
Because with regards to, I know we touched upon the form at the start of this interview, but you're not a million miles off from that playoff line, are you, really, if all things considered?
No, and it's still pretty early on in the season, isn't it? It's only like really a third of the way through. There's plenty of games left. Luckily enough, there's been teams where are around us that have been losing and winning, and it's all very even. But it's rugby league. Championship division gets harder and harder every year, and every game you go into 50-50. Anything can happen on the day. Whoever wants it more will come out on top, and that's what it is at Championship rugby at the minute. So, like Sheffield on Monday, we've got to go there giving everything we've got, because we know Sheffield are going to give everything they've got.
Now, you touched upon it already, but it is going to be a bit of a party atmosphere, I'm going to imagine. Obviously, you've played for Sheffield in the past. It's a cracking achievement what they've done here with getting a new facility back in the stadium. But you're going to go there as party poopers, essentially, on Monday.
Well, I'm hoping so. I don't think Tubbs will be happy with that. But I was lucky enough to play for Sheffield. I played at the OLP before, when it was just basically a pitch and a pop-up stand. I think what Sheffield done is fantastic. It's great to see that, they've finally got the stadium back. They've been running around for a long time trying to find something. And to have a home ground is brilliant for them, brilliant for the game, brilliant for obviously the city of Sheffield. But yeah, I'm not going to be celebrating with them. Hopefully we're going to go there, get a win, and we'll see how it goes on Monday.
And the game will be live on Premier Sports as well, and there'll be a decent contingent of away supporters making the trip over to South Yorkshire too. I mean, what's your thoughts on what's possible now at the Vikings? Now you've got that win, looking to continue that momentum now, I'm imagining.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said previously, we're taking each game at a time. We're not thinking too far ahead, doing blocks, thinking, let's win these next 4 games, let's win these next 3 games. It's one game at a time. We're still building. We know what we've done in the past wasn't good enough. So we're still breaking things down as a team, making sure we're going into each game 100%, knowing what we want to do as a team and what we want to achieve on the back of that. So yeah, like I said, take each game as we go. Sheffield's the next one. Hopefully we get a good result against Sheffield, and then we'll focus on the next one after that then.